Hey, everybody. It is yours truly, Dr. Shamika Dean. You guys come on in. Let me know if you can hear me as you're tuning in. Shout yourself out in the comment section and let me know where you are tuning in from. And then also, um, make sure that you are sharing this broadcast with your friends. So just click the little arrow at the bottom of your screen, or you may have the word share, just depending on, what type of device you're using. So, yeah, but click share. So, thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. I love live video. If you follow me on my other YouTube channel, Shamika Dean, then you know I love live video. So I go live every week over there, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Hey, Bianca. Hey, Monique. So, yeah, so make sure you share. Go ahead and share really quickly. I am going to show you guys some tips, some tools, some strategies that I have personally used to generate income in my business. What prompted me to do this broadcast is that I am very much aware of, what's going on in the world right now. And it's really sad. It's scary for some, and many are panicking, many are afraid. And one thing Shamika doesn't do is fear. Um, because I have been in a lot of situations in my life where fear has crippled me in the past and has paralyzed me. And so I just made up my mind that fear would no longer fuel me. It would no longer you know, be something that rules my life. And so yesterday I posted a status on my Facebook page about focus, right? Focus. And the acronym that I created for focus is finding opportunities, creating unlimited success. Now, anybody who's followed me, they knows that again, Shamika doesn't do fear. Okay. She doesn't do excuses, right? Because I know that in every time when opposition arises, when obstacles show up, that is an opportunity for us. And I'm really big on perception because I believe that your perception will either paralyze you or propel you. So when you're looking at what's going on in the world, you have a choice. You literally have a choice. And what you choose to do in that moment is going to determine the outcome that you begin to experience in your life. And so I also like to share, my story. And because sometimes when people see where you are now, it's almost like they don't believe that you've had situations in your life. A lot of people see the success, but they don't know the story, or they don't know the struggle. Hey, Aisha. So yeah, keep sharing and inviting others to join us. And so before I get into the topic of this video, which is 7 ways to make money now, I just want to share with you that I understand the struggle. I know what it feels like to get fired suddenly without a backup plan. I've been there, done that, right? I was terminated from my job in 2012 without any notice, okay, without a legitimate reason for being terminated. And I didn't have a backup plan. But what I did have was bills, and I was broke, okay? And then I was burdened. What I did have was 3 children, a house full of bills, a husband who had just gotten out of the military, and we did not know what we were going to do because we did not have a backup plan. Okay. I know what it feels like to have your child tapping on your shoulder saying, Mommy, I'm hungry. And you're fighting back the tears because you literally only have a bag of rice and a half a loaf of bread to feed your children. Okay. I know what it feels like to face and fear eviction, homelessness, because you don't have the money in your bank account to pay your rent. Okay. I know exactly what it feels like to have to scrape change out of the floor mat of my vehicle so that I can afford to buy a loaf of bread. I know what it feels like to be praying because I'm like Boosie, gas tank on E. Okay. I wasn't on my way to the club, but I was trying to get to the store so that I can buy that loaf of bread to feed my family. And so it's so important that I share that with you all so that you will know that I'm not one that was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Right. I know that the struggle is real. I know that fear can be real. I know that you can be paralyzed by the panic. You can be paralyzed by the pandemic that's going on. And I wanted to just let you know that where you see me now is not where I have always been. So I am not far removed from where some of you are right now. I understand your struggle so greatly and so intimately because I have experienced it. Okay. Um, and it's also what has compelled me to do this live video today to share with you 7 ways that you can start making money now. So I want you to type now in the chat box because I'm going to share these tools with you because, again, I know exactly what it feels like. But excuse me, I also know what it is like to create something from nothing. So where it may seem like it is impossible to do something, where it may seem like you are at the end of your ropes, that there is no hope, that you are stuck where you are and there is no solution. I know exactly how to make money now, even when it looks like that it is absolutely impossible. And so, and that started with my um decision to not allow excuses to have their way in my life. That started with me saying, you know what? I know it looks like I don't have much or I don't have nothing, but I believe that I have something that I can turn, that I can create from what looks like nothing. So I'm just that type of person. And I also know for sure how to build a 6-figure business using a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and a laptop. So, I didn't read about this thing. I didn't Google it. I walked this thing out. I went through the struggle. I went through the storms, but I also had success and I have been soaring. And most of the reason I've been soaring, number one, is my faith in God. I will never negate or deny my faith in God that has got me to this place. And also, I'm soaring because my mindset shifted. Okay. I changed my mindset. And one of the ways that I changed it was, again, I refused to allow what it looked like to make me believe that I couldn't create what I wanted it to be. I know that I have the power to do that because of my faith, because of who I serve. And so I continue, okay, to believe that, to put my faith in God first, and then he gives me the strategies to implement into my business because I refuse to allow impossibility to be possible for me. All right. So again, if you're ready for these 7 ways to make money now, type now in the comment section, and I'm going to give you all 7 ways to make money now. And here's the thing. These are things that I've actually done. Okay. So I'm not sharing with you something that I just Googled on YouTube. I mean, Google on Google. Okay. I'm sharing with you something that is real, that works, something that is implementable. All right. And so I'm going to share that with you now. Okay. Now, as I'm sharing, I want you all to share this video and I want you to use the caption, "You can make money now." So before I get into that, do that for me really quickly. Just click share and I want you to use the caption, "You can make money now." Okay. You can make money now. And when you've done that, just type done. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to give y'all a couple of seconds. And once you do that, I'm going to go ahead and give you this training because we need as many people to be on this broadcast as possible. And the reason is because there are people that are all over this world that are panicking, that do not know how they're going to take care of their children. They're facing eviction. Many have lost their jobs. And the best thing to be able to have peace in the middle of a disaster is to be prepared, to be prepared for times such as this. All right. So I'm going to give you some tips so that to make sure that you are prepared. Let me pull up my notes here. All right, Hold on just a second. And I'm just singing over here. Hey, get it, Shamika. Get it, Mika. Get it, Mika. Hey, get it, Mika. Hey. Okay. All right. I was having a moment. Okay. For those of you who do not know who I am Dr. Shamika Dean, the #1 profit strategist to online business owners and course creators, teaching them how to hang up the hustle so that they can work when they want to and not because they have to. All right. Yes, yeah. I get excited when I can teach y'all how to make money. Listen, I love it. All right. So, um, before I do that, I want you to type this out. So your success will come when your excuses no longer exist. Okay. Your success will come when your excuses no longer exist. So you'll find out pretty quickly about me that I am one for interaction and engagement. So I'm always going to give you something to do, because if you don't participate in this thing, then nothing will happen for you. Okay. So your success will come when your excuses no longer exist. Yes, I'm loving the engagement. Y'all already know how I get down, so we're going to get along well. Okay. Hey, Turned Up Fitness. Hey, Royale Classic Creations. Hey, Stephanie. Hello. Okay. Yes, absolutely. All right, so let's jump into this thing. All right, so #1 way to make money is t-shirt sales. Now, t-shirt sales are one of the quickest and the easiest ways to make money, because we now have print on demand companies where you can literally go onto their sites and you can create a t-shirt design really quickly. I mean, within minutes, and you can put that t-shirt up for sale. So t-shirt sales are one of the quickest ways to make money that you don't have to come out of your pocket with any upfront cost. If you do come out of your pocket with any upfront cost, you can spend as little as $5 to get a t-shirt design made, and you can begin making money off of that t-shirt design immediately. Okay. So one thing again about Shamika is that I provide instantly implementable strategies. And the reason is because I don't leave people any excuse not to succeed. So if you have gone through any of my trainings, my courses, one thing anyone has gone through my courses will say is that she gives you something to do right then. So by the first session or course that you went through, the first video, the first one-on-one session that you've gone through, you have something to do right then. Okay. So it's not like, okay, you got to go through this whole course for 30 days and then you start making moves or getting results. No, you start working instantly. So t-shirt sales, Teespring is one that I can vouch for. I know that there are other ones. However, I have only used and had success with Teespring. So teespring.com is one of the ways that you can create your t-shirt designs and start making money now. Okay. Are y'all still there? Because it's kind of, something just went on my screen, but so just let me know that you're still there and type in the comments engage, that way that I know that I'm still good on my end in the broadcast. That's the only way that I know that everything is still good. Okay, good. Teespring, Teespring. So Tee and then spring, Spring. Okay, so that's #1. All right. #2, the second way that you can begin making money right now is an ebook. Okay. So #2 is an ebook. Ebooks sell quickly. They can download quickly. You don't even necessarily have to have created the ebook fully or have it published to begin making, a profit from that. You can do and launch a pre-sale. Okay. Pre-sales is you basically giving a discounted rate for that ebook for people to go ahead and purchase right now. And then you can take the proceeds from the ebook and you can pay for your editing if you're going to pay for an editor. You can pay for whatever email marketing system or however you're going to distribute that ebook. I create ebooks. I've created an ebook and I simply just email the ebook out to people so that they got a digital downloadable copy like immediately. You can use Amazon. Well, it's Kindle Direct Publishing now to publish your ebook. You can, and you don't have to have an ISBN number for your ebooks, because when you publish on Kindle Direct Publishing, they'll create an ISBN number for you. You can also use Jesus, what is it? iBooks is another one. Google Play is another one. So there are so many different softwares that you can upload your ebook to, and you can sell that ebook to people, and you can start making money from that right now. The way to get the money into your pocket right now is to create the ebook and then you distribute it out to them via an email list. Because if you do use places like Kindle Direct Publishing and some of the other ones, then they only pay out every 30 days. So they only pay out once a month. So if you want to get that money in your pocket now, you can simply create a link to Cash App or PayPal or whatever payment processor you're going to use. And then you can simply distribute that ebook through an email list. It's just that simple. And yes, Turned Up Fitness said, make sure to add value. Absolutely. People buy books because books solve a problem. Okay. And so whatever book you are creating, you want to make sure that that book is adding value to your audience, that it is something that will answer a problem to them. So even if you're just sharing your story is still going to provide some type of solution to people, which is why they're reading your story, whether it's to relate to them, helping them to get out of debt, helping them to overcome abusive relationship, giving them encouragement through dark times, whatever the case may be, you can literally start making money right now. Okay. So that's number two. So number one was t-shirt sales. Number two was ebook. The next way is to create a checklist. Now, again, even when you're creating this checklist, which can be done in a free software called Canva, C-A-N-V-A, you can create an ebook in Canva. You can create a checklist also in Canva. And with the checklist, you also want to make sure that it is adding value, that it is solving a problem, that it is providing a solution. Okay. So for me, I created a checklist called a content creation checklist, right? And so because I am a YouTube influencer, I know that a lot of influencers or people who desire to start a YouTube channel, they need to know, okay, what type of content do I need to create? What is really going to get views? What's going to keep people to clicking on my videos? And a lot of people struggle with coming up with content idea that converts and content idea that connects. So I created a content creation checklist, and this content creation checklist gives them the type of content that is going to get most views, that's going to connect with their audience, that is going to give them timeless content, which means that even as time passes on, through generation to generation, that their content creation checklist will help them to create that type of content. Because I'm going to tell you something, some content may not get a lot of views right now, like immediately when you post it, but over time it will generate a lot of views. And that is also why timeless content on YouTube is important. So for me, an example of timeless content is something like this. People are always going to want to know how to make money, right? And they're going to want to know how to make money now. So this is an example of timeless content that will keep going and growing for many years to come. So you want to think about when you're creating that checklist, something that can help them now, because it may be a trend and what's going on. So even now, people are dealing with fear, right? So you could create a checklist or an ebook that deals with fear, how to overcome fear, how to stay free from fear, right? So just things that are going to connect with where they are or either connect with where they're going. Yes. So it's called evergreen in the webinar world. It's called like evergreen. Some content is, called evergreen, or even being able to repurpose that checklist for something else. But so again, number 3 is to create a checklist. All right. Number four is host an online webinar. Okay. Now, if you're afraid of the camera, this may not work for you, but if you're afraid of the camera, then this is the time for you to face that fear. Okay. And create an evergreen webinar. Evergreen webinars are live video, kind of live streaming, where you're basically teaching on a topic. And you can use free software to do your online webinar. Like Zoom is a free software that you can use to do an online webinar. Now, you will be, there's a certain amount of time that you'll have for that, but it's fine because you can still do it. So you can do that online webinar that deals with the pain point, that deals with the problem, that provides a solution, and you can charge something as little as $10 per person for them to register. Like, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. And where we are right now with people who are struggling with their finances, of course, this is the time where you can offer them a solution at a reasonable and affordable price so that they will be able to get the strategies that they need to deal with what it is they're dealing with right now. So that webinar is a good way for you to, to generate some funds right now, okay, to get them into that. Even if you did the online webinar for free, and the call to action for the webinar is to purchase the ebook. Ta-da! So do you see how it still can work for you? So you can create the webinar to talk about a particular topic, and that topic is, it directly correlates with whatever the ebook is going to be about. And the call to action for you to begin making money could be for them to purchase the ebook. Okay. So that is number 4. Yeah. So 30 minutes to an hour, Turned Up Fitness. Thank you so much for that information. Number 5, you can host a small event at a restaurant, right? I'm not talking about anything major. You don't have to worry about any decorations, right? You don't have to worry about hiring any speakers. You can literally rent out a space in a restaurant. There are many restaurants that do not charge you anything to rent out a room. Okay, they don't charge anything. You just have a party, you guys order food, and then they may charge you, like gratuity or something for a party of, I believe it's 6 or more now when you do that at a restaurant. But you can literally reserve that space, charge a small fee. Yeah, Panera Bread. Thank you, Monique. Charge a small fee for them to come and to attend. But everything that you do, every product that you create, and I know this sounds repetitive, but it is so important, because if you're not solving problems, people are not going to pay you. It's just that simple. Okay. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back who may not have heard, who may have some cotton ball in their ears, who may be being distracted right now by notifications. If you do not solve a problem, people are not going to pay you. Every product or service out here that's making money is because they solve a problem. Even if you sell in a t-shirt, your t-shirt could literally be something that is solving a problem of depression by giving them an inspirational message on that t-shirt. Your t-shirt could solve the problem of getting them their t-shirts within 24 hours, whereas it may take 3 to 4 days for the next person. Your t-shirt business could solve a problem by saying, hey, we create t-shirts for plus size people only, but it has to solve a problem. So you want to identify, okay, before I create this ebook, before I host this event, before I do this webinar, before I create this checklist, right? Or even this t-shirt, what problem am I solving right now? What problem am I solving? And that's going to help you to make sure that your product is profitable. All right. So the next one, number 6, is offer a mentorship. Now, I've been asked to do mentorship for like forever. Okay. I mean, like literally forever. But because of my schedule, the way my business is set up, and the way that I wanted to structure my life, I didn't offer, and I haven't offered a mentorship opportunity as of yet. Now, I'm not saying that I won't, but I haven't done it as of yet. One of the things that I tell people is this: if people are coming to you for a specific problem, if you're finding people that are always coming to you for something, right? You are the go-to person, whether you're the go-to person in your family who always organizes the family reunions, whether you're the go-to person for your friends when they're having problems in their relationship, whether you're the go-to person on your job when there is a problem with a customer or client and they ask for your help. Whatever people are constantly coming to you for is the indication that you provide value in that area, dealing with that topic, dealing with that situation. If they see the value enough for them to continuously come to you for advice, then that means that it is valuable enough for you to charge a price. Okay, I'm going to say that again. If they see you as valuable enough to keep asking you for advice, then that means that whatever you're providing is valuable enough for you to charge a price. Okay. So start thinking about the things that people are constantly coming to you for. And when they come, you can now start offering an opportunity to say, hey, this is something that I am looking to, to turn into a profitable business or an opportunity. I would love to be able to teach you more. And I'm offering a mentorship opportunity for blah, blah, blah. The mentorship will consist of us getting together, by phone or video conferencing, and we'll talk for 30 minutes to an hour, whatever it is. You create the structure for it, and you can start generating funds for that right now. Okay, so that's number 6. And the last one is one that, again, all of these things are things that I've done. Okay, so I want you to know that I didn't just pull these out of a hat. Okay, I want you to know that I didn't pull it out of a hat. I literally have done and implemented every one of these strategies that I am giving you right now. Every one of these money making methods, Shamika has personally done. Okay. So number 7 is you can host an online auction. Or you can, even if you don't want to do the in auction format, you can host a raffle. Okay. So the thing about it is, we know that we've all, it's not all, but most of us have been experienced to or asked to participate in a raffle or some kind of online auction. And you can literally host an online auction. I've done it. I've done an online silent auction. And in 1 hour doing that silent auction, I think I generated like $700 or close to $800. So you just have to, again, make sure that whatever you're auctioning or raffling is valuable, that, it will solve a problem, and that it is something that people really want. Now, one thing that I don't like when it comes to raffles is how they're raffling off something like, I don't know, just something that people don't really want or like, or it's not something that they can really use. So you just want to make sure that whatever you're raffling or auctioning off is something that is valuable. So don't raffle or auction anything that you don't even want. Okay. Like, that's one of the things that I don't like about like yard sales, because a lot of times it's stuff that they don't want. I'm like, you don't even want this. Like, you wouldn't even use this. This is horrible. So why are you selling it? Right. But so that's number 7. And I guess I can toss in number 8, because that just came to my mind, is a yard sale. Like now it's cold. The weather is, kind of icky. So you can do like a yard sale, but you can still do an online sale through even Facebook Marketplace, because they allow you to put things and items for sale through the Facebook Marketplace so that you can begin making money. Now, they do charge, I believe, some kind of percentage, but you're getting your stuff in front of an audience that you wouldn't be able to get it in front of, and you can start selling things like right out of your home right now that are still valuable, but you no longer have need of those right now. With everything that is going on, that online marketplace would be absolutely genius for you to start using right now. Okay, because you're getting your stuff in front of thousands of people for free. So it'll be in front of them. So that free advertisement, free marketing will be there for you. And so use the platforms that are available for you right now. So again, I'm going to go through these again, and I want to hear your feedback because y'all have been very quiet. And I know that this is some really good information. So yeah, I need y'all to start talking. All right. So number 1 is t-shirt sales. Number 2 is ebook. Number 3 is checklist. Number, I don't even know what I said number 4 was. I must have deleted that one. Sorry. Let me see what I said number 4 was. Oh, number 4, host an online webinar. Number 5, an event at a restaurant. Right now, we know that that can only be done, with like 10 people. So just be mindful of that if you're going to try to do something small like that. And then number 6 is a mentorship. Number 7, online auction. And then number 8 is an online yard sale. Okay. All right. So let me know real quick. What do y'all feel about this training? Hey, Tina, how are you? Hey. So yeah, let me know what you felt about this training real quick. I want to hear your feedback, but I want to thank you all so much also for tuning in. For tuning into this broadcast, because it is the middle of the day, but you all decided to show up. And so I'm so thankful for your participation, that you are using a part of your quarantine time to listen to Shamika. Awesome. Thank you. Lady Midnight. Thank you, Turned Up Fitness. I appreciate that. So my goal is to grow my channel. Of course, this year, this is a new channel that I'm building to at least 1,000 subscribers in, by the end of the year. I can't do that without your help, without your support. So I kindly ask you that you share these videos, that you share my channel, and you simply ask people to subscribe and say something nice about me. So say, hey, this girl is pretty cool. Or, hey, Dr. Shamika Dean knows her stuff. So if you want to grow your business, right? If you need a mindset movement, and the reason I say mindset movement is because I believe that our mindset always moves us into a direction. And so if we begin to, if we be proactive and intentional about the directions that we give our mind, then we will continue to move on the path of success, peace, prosperity, happiness, all of those good things. If we give the roadmap, so we have the roadmap in our mouth, we have the roadmap in our heart, we have the roadmap in our ear gates. And so wherever we tell our mind to go, whatever direction we tell it to move to, it will, because we have that type of power. Okay. So thank you so much. Awesome. So Lady Midnight says she has gotten strategy on how to combine her ebook with something that can relate to her 90s goth girls. Turned Up Fitness says, I'll be passing your info along to my followers. I appreciate you so much. Royale Classic Creation says, always great information. Yes. So for all business training, you guys know I have two channels. So my biggest channel right now, so far, I believe that this one will greatly and far surpass that one soon. I'm prophesying that. But my ministry channel is under my name, Dr. Shamika Dean, and that's where you'll get ministry and marketplace. You'll get that you're gonna see a whole different side of Shamika. Like I be bringing a fire of God down, amen. And on this one, you're going to get Dr. Shamika as she shows up in her genius in the business spectrum, right? In that niche and that arena. And so you'll get to see a different side. I'm still the same me, but I tell people there's a duality to who I am. And so, there's a time a place and there's a season for everything. But I believe that we function in duality, and that we cannot allow ourselves to be boxed into what people think we should be doing or what's comfortable for them, but really do what we are purposed to do and what God has told us to do. And so I know that I'm called to the marketplace to influence and to business. And so this is how I'm going to do that on, on this channel. So I may eventually combine. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see how that goes. But for now, I am, doing the two different channels for that purpose, because I want people who are really serious about business to tune in over here. Okay. Um, oh, thank you so much, Turned Up Fitness. I agree. I definitely agree. Um, so I really wanted to be strategic in creating this channel, because I don't want people who don't want to grow in business. I don't want to cast my pearls before swine, right? I don't want my genius to be just thrown on the ground. I want people, thank you, Turned Up Fitness. I was thinking that too, but you never know how God is going to move. So I'm always attentive to, to his ear. I'm sorry, to his voice. But yeah, so I wanted people that were going to come over here because they are intentional about this aspect of their life, and they're intentional about growing and advancing, in that in this capacity. And so that's why I wanted to separate this. And there are things that I'm going to be announcing on this channel that the people on the other channel just won't be privy to, because this is specifically for people who want to grow in business, and advance themselves in that way. So yeah, so I'm so excited about this channel, because it's really allowing my creativity. Thank you, Aisha. It's really allowing my creativity, to flow, and people can see, how you can really be, in ministry as well as the marketplace, how you can be a mommy and a mogul. Do y'all see how I'm always like coming with the rhymes? Like I should have been a rapper or something. Like I got bars. Okay. I got bars. No, but seriously. So the mommy and the mogul, right? You can, and even for my women, and I'm not specifically, for women entrepreneurs, but you can birth a baby and build a business. Like I just need y'all to understand that, like, y'all are some bad chicks out here, right? And you don't have to, I teach people, you don't have to give up who you love to do what you love. You can do both. It is attainable. Okay. So you can do all of those things. And so with that being said, I do want to remind you all that I have opened up registration. Hey, Mark Turner, Turned Up Fitness. Yeah, we're not excluding any males. I just had to just encourage my women for the moment. But this event I'm hosting June 5th and 6th here in my city in Clarksville, Tennessee. And it is going to be called, it is the evolution of a woman. And the theme is mastering marriage, ministry, the marketplace, and motherhood. Marriage, ministry, marketplace, and motherhood. And it is a 2-day event. I hadn't even put this out and people were already registering. And it's crazy because I mentioned it and I created it. So I'm going to put the link right there so that you all can take advantage of the early bird special, secure your spot, and not allow what's going on to keep you from going, because I just truly believe that this will disappear. This whole thing will disappear as fast as it has come. So, but I do want to go ahead and put that link out there so that you can secure. Friday night is free. Friday night only is free. And then the sessions to teach on those particular topics are on that Saturday. There's also vendor space opportunity. So if you have a business and you want to promote your business, there's also opportunity for vendors. So Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, any questions before we wrap this thing up? I'm going to answer any questions that you all may have right now as it pertains to the topic that I've talked about, because or excuse me, or the event. So I want to make sure that I answer any questions. If you don't have questions, just say no questions, so that way I'm not sitting here just so I'm just not sitting here waiting. But if you have questions, then now's the time to offer answer your answer. Ask your questions and I'll answer. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How do you keep your business while being in recovery? What do you mean by being in recovery? Thank you, Mark. Yeah, it's gonna be just boop. We're gonna be like, oh, what happened? Like that's what's about to happen around here. Where can I purchase a good laptop? That's a good question. I always purchase my laptops from Best Buy, or Mac, or Apple directly, because I'm a Mac lover. So, but I like to purchase from Best Buy because of the warranties, and things that they have. So, that's where I purchase them from. But I personally am a Mac user. I'm all Apple products, cell phone, MacBook Pro, anything Apple. I've always been a fan of them. So that's what I use. But, I'm sure that there are other good computers too. So, how do you keep going your business while going in pregnancy recovery? Well, Lady Midnight Phoenix, it depends on what your business is, but I tell everyone that if you have a business, that you should have an email marketing system and you should have sales funnels that are generating income for you, even in the events that you're not able to work. That's the whole purpose of building a sales funnel, which includes an email marketing system. Now, if you want, you know, I have an email marketing course to teach you how to build and develop that. So if you'd like that, I can put the link to that in there, and I would be willing to offer you 50% off of that course if you purchase within the next 48 hours. So, um, but I always recommend an email marketing system. And I also recommend, like affiliate referral programs or something like that. I am a part of a referral program. So even when I'm not working or I'm not, bringing in like some of the lower tier do-it-yourself courses that I have, I still have a referral program where I make $125 per referral. And so that's also an opportunity for someone who wants to join Team Elevate. Team Elevate is my team, and it is again, it's a referral system. So I can, if you want information on that, just email me info@shamikadean.com. I'm always building multiple streams of income, and the multiple streams of income that I want. I'm sorry, the multiple streams of income that I build are passive streams of income. So I only want two active streams of income, and everything else that I have is passive. Okay, no problem. I completely understand. I just wanted to make that option available for you. All right. Yeah, I've heard good things about Kartra. Um, I haven't used it, but I have a friend who uses Kartra, and she absolutely swears by it. Oh, in my inbox, I'm sorry, my email. Yes, Messiah, you definitely should be a part of Team Elevate. It's an amazing company because they only have a one-time fee to get enrolled. There's no monthly fee, there's no annual fee. And through the referral program, everyone who signs up, through your referral, you get paid $125 directly, instantly when they sign up. So you don't have to wait 30 days. You don't have to wait until a payout. Your money never touches the company, it goes directly to you. So, and it's the only company that's doing what it's doing right now. So I absolutely love it. And like I said, I have seen so many. I've literally was just sitting because I couldn't talk, right? My voice was out, and I wasn't able to record any of my videos. So that means that I also wasn't able to bring in my active income, like generating clients and things like that, because I didn't know when my voice was going to come back. And but that was one of the streams of income, that was my email was just going off, right? So I wasn't missing any money because I had that. That's one, of the passive income streams that I had. And so it was just genius and it was amazing that I got in on that opportunity at that particular time. And so also the people that join under Team Elevate who have like online courses and businesses, if you join under my team, which is Team Elevate, then I'm building my own team of coaches. And so what I'm doing is I'm giving opportunities for coaches to promote their courses to my audience. So that's another benefit. That's an added benefit of becoming a part of Team Elevate. And so again, it's only the one-time fee, and you can get your referral bonus like the same day. Like you can start referring people and getting them to enroll as ambassadors too. And that's how you would get paid. I am a go-to person at work on a personal and professional level. How can that turn into a business? I guess it just depends on the conversation. Yeah, and it depends on how you're going to show up and what product you're going to create. And that was for you, Aisha. That was in response to your question. So her question is, I am a go-to person at work on a personal and professional level. How can that turn into a business? I guess, would it just depend on the conversation? Yeah, so you want to specifically think about what are the categories, like, okay, you say personal and professional, but what type of conversation are they asking you for assistance on, and how can you group that together? Like, how can you group that together and make it a foundation for you to start charging for those particular services? Yes, Messiah. And so anybody who wants to become a part of Team Elevate, you do want to go ahead and enroll now at this entry level rate if you're going to become an ambassador. So basically, to become an ambassador, you just purchase the 7 Keys course. Not only this course, but another thing I love about this Unlock Elevation is that you literally are getting connected to millionaires and billionaires. So the network alone is worth becoming an ambassador. The network alone is worth becoming an ambassador. And you get access to content. They teach you all these different strategies on how you can get your referrals in. Another thing is the founder is building a sales team within the company so that it makes it more of a passive income for you, because he has the sales team talking to the referrals on your behalf, contacting them, answering questions, those types of things. And also the founder is so cool. Like, he'll get on the calls for you or with you, and he'll talk to people on your behalf. So there's so many different strategies that he uses. He has a Facebook strategy, an Instagram strategy, a text messaging strategy, a vlogging strategy. So it's just no way that if you're really implementing what is being taught, that you cannot get those referrals in and start generating some income. So I can post the direct link to that. If you want to post that, I can do that. So give me just a second. Let me post the direct link. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Yeah, so they have YouTube strategy, a Google AdWords strategy, a vlogging strategy, a Facebook strategy, and also a text messaging strategy. So yeah, and it's really cool. Let me see. I'm talking about like they have music creators in here. It's just crazy at what's in here. So that's why I said you want to make sure that you take the opportunity to enroll. Let me just put this link in here. And so all you need to do is you'll go and you'll sign up for you can sign up for the 10-day challenge. You can go to get started now when you go to the bottom. And oh, hold on. No, that's the wrong one. I'm about to send it to you now. Hold on. The wrong link. Disregard that one. All right. There you go. Let me see if I can remove this link because that's the wrong link. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so you just go to that one and then you'll enroll in the 7 Keys course, and it will literally, you make 2 payments and to enroll completely, and you'll be on Team Elevate, and I'll send you this cool little banner and all that stuff. So, yeah. Now the retargeting strategy, that's definitely something that we can talk about in person. Once you become an ambassador, that's definitely something that we can discuss also. Okay, so Lisa has a question. She says, I've been in social services for over 25 years and trained new employees for various positions. Oh, you said I was not finished. Okay. Yes, plus it would be a great to learn for other streams of income. Yes, absolutely, Messiah. Yeah, so I'd love to get you in there and get you enrolled today, and get you on a path to start generating more income, generating that income. Like I said, I don't get involved with stuff unless I can really see when it comes to passive income, if it's going to cost me to have to do a lot of like extra work and all that stuff, I don't get into it because I already have enough that I'm doing. But if it's something that I can see a quick return and a pretty decent turnaround time, and I can see an opportunity to make it passive, then I do it. And so that's what I did with this one. It was just crazy, so. All right, Nidra just registered for the event on June 5th and 6th. Wasn't even expecting that one to come in, but that is cool. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. But I can say this, Mark, with my retargeting, I used the retargeting strategy, but mine is like mainly video, because I'm like the queen of live video. I love live video, and it has converted so well for me. So I used a live video strategy to retarget to my clients. But it's so many different ways that he does it. It's just crazy. I'm like, man. So I'm learning even strategies from him, from the founder, to implement into my business. And he's like real cool with that. Like he's awesome like that. Also the founder, not to brag, but he just dropped his first motivational video on Motiversity, which is one of the top motivational channels on YouTube. And he just dropped his first motivational video, and it got over 100,000 views in 7 days. So he knows exactly what he's doing. Yeah. So I'm going to have to check your channel out too, Turned Up Fitness, so that I can see what you do over there. Turned Up Fitness. Okay, she says, I have a bachelor's degree in psychology with a studio art minor. Do you know of any way I can use as a part of my social media business? That's hard to say because it just depends on what you're doing, like what your product is. So, I can't really say on that one. It really is going to depend on what your product is, what you're selling, and who your audience is. Now, one thing about me, I can find a way when I do my one-on-one clients, we find a way to intertwine what they're already doing and make it work together as a brand message. So the cohesiveness and the congruency and the brand messaging is very important, but that's something I only work with my one-on-one clients. Hey, Saycon Talks, how are you? Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, since you're just tuning in, you and Messiah, make sure y'all share this video. This is my second live on this channel. So, what do y'all think? Y'all think I should do more live videos on this channel? Say yay or nay. And be honest. Okay. Be honest. Yay or nay. All right. She says yay. I got one yay. I got one yay. So I think the way that I'm going to do my lives over here is going to be more of like a, I want to do more Q&A on this channel because that's kind of what I get. So I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is once I post my videos, I will open it up to do whoop, whoop. Thank you. She says she subbed to both. Thank you. Make sure you share and say, hey, this girl is cool. Okay. So it's like, she is like real cool. But, yeah, more of a Q&A. So what I'll probably do is I'll do a video, drop my pre-recorded, and then I'll do a Q&A on whatever that topic is. Because I'm noticing that, the videos that I do are very informative. Turned up Fitness says a million yes. Cool. So I'll drop the video and then I'll do a Q&A. So here's the thing. The next video that I'm going to drop is this. No, not this one. This would be the one after that. So I'm going to do the next one I'm dropping is how I made $20,000 from a course before I even created it. Yeah. So that's the next video. It drops on Sunday. So my videos, all of my pre-recorded videos drop on Sunday. And so I just have to decide what day I'm going to do my live on this channel. That's the only thing. So, yeah. So I'll do that one. And then I'll do a Q&A, but I don't know exactly what day because I do it on Sunday. So I may do my live on Wednesday. I just have to decide what time I'm going to do it. And it'll be just simply, it's going to be a Q&A. But I'll have to name it something cute, something cute and catchy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you guys just got to know, so make sure you stay tuned. Okay. All right. So that's it. We've been here for about an hour. I really didn't anticipate being on here for 30 minutes or so, but you guys are so awesome. I attract more female clients than I do, male clients, but I've had both. So my focus is online business owners and course creators. That's my audience. So I don't necessarily focus on, female entrepreneurs because I've had both. My husband was actually my first business client, and I took over his brand, his social media account, and I helped him make $18,000 in 28 days. So that was the first time. That was the very first time. So I've helped him build a 6-figure business since then with his brand. But the very first time I took it over, and in 28 days, he made $18,000. Yeah, so I'm kind of a big deal. I kind of know what I'm doing. No, I'm very humble though. I promise I am. I just like to joke, but yeah, I won't call him a guinea pig because I really don't like that. I don't like that name. But he was brave enough to give me an opportunity to expand my genius. I'll say that. So he was bold enough to say, you know what, I'm gonna give this girl a try, and it served him well. Okay. So my clients vary, in so many different ways. My clients vary. And I've also built my, my account. She became my accountant after I helped her because she knew what she was doing, but I helped her generate like 50,000 in 6 months. Probably more. No, no. You didn't offend me. I'm just saying I just don't like the word guinea pig, but I'm not offended. I'm not easily offended. I'm a tough girl. I had a baby at 15, honey. I've been through more stuff in life than the average human. So stuff like that, it just blows right on over. I'm not offended. You're good. Thank you. Yes. And when you watch the content, the pre-recorded, y'all make sure y'all comment on the videos. Because I do come back to respond on this one. Because this channel is relatively small. So I can comment and respond more on this one than I can the other ones, right? The other one, because my other channel, I get so many comments sometimes I can't possibly respond to everyone. And I refuse to use like a bot, or some kind of automated. I think that's so cheesy. Yeah. So one of my clients was on here too, on my YouTube, and I helped her grow her YouTube from 0 to 7,000 subscribers. And it was like, I say 7 months, but it may have been a little bit shy of 7 months, but I helped her to grow her subscribers, and grow her business. So I became her business coach, and we decided that her platform was going to be YouTube. And yeah, so she was making so much money once we took over. I ended up having to, yes, I do one-on-one coaching, Saycon. I can give you the link for the client application, because I don't take a lot of clients at once, and I only take clients that I know I can help. So my one-on-one services are not available on my website. And yeah, so she was making so much money, she had to close her site down to get help, to hire help. So I'm going to give you the link to my client application. Give me just a second. It's not even on my website. Isn't that weird? But I don't, I just don't help people. I don't do, if I can't help them, I don't take their money if I don't think I can help them. And the only way I can know is if I do the application and the consultation first. So if I can't help them, I just don't take their money. And let me make my availability. I don't open my calendar up though, because my calendar has been closed. So let me open my calendar up real quick, and I'll send you the link. I'm going to put the link in here really quickly. All right, I just put the link in there. I'm on Central Standard Time. So I just put the link in there so that way you can complete the client application. And all applications, we review them first, and just depending on your questionnaire, your responses, I'll let you know even from there if I can help you, or I'll give you an alternative route. If I feel like, okay, the one-on-one may not be for you, but this do-it-yourself course may be for you. So, but I won't know that until you complete the application. All right, that's it, y'all. It's a wrap. I think we had an amazing time today. I've been here with you all for a whole hour. I love you. And I appreciate you spending time with me. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to grow rapidly. I'm just implementing different strategies. So we'll definitely be seeing, how that goes. But thank you so much again, everyone, for tuning in today to this live stream. I love you much, and I will talk to you all soon.